I'd like to hear from the member for Macquarie.
Thank you, Speaker. My question's to the Prime Minister. How will Labor's new tax cuts benefit women? And is there any opposition to the government's work to put economic opportunity for women at the very heart of our agenda?
The call to the Prime Minister.
I thank the member for Macquarie for her question. And of course, as a result of the decision by the Senate last night, the government will deliver a tax cut for every Australian taxpayer, all 13.6 million of them. But 84% of taxpayers will get a bigger tax cut than they would have under the Liberal scheme. But importantly, 90% of women will be better off under this proposal. 90%. Indeed, 98% of young people will be better off as well. We are making sure that women are earning more and keeping more of what they earn. On average, a woman working full-time in Australia now earns $135 a week more than when we came to office, and they will get a tax cut of some $2,000 a year. Women's workforce participation is at a record high, and this has been helped by changes such as cheaper childcare, expanding paid parental leave, flexible working arrangements, because we know that when women with children are making decisions about how many hours they work, an increase in their take-home pay is a powerful incentive. We've introduced, of course, aged care workers getting a 15% pay rise, the vast majority of whom are women. And the gender pay gap is at a record low. We are requiring companies to publish their gender pay gap because transparency and accountability is how we can close the pay gap. I commented yesterday about Senator Canavan's statements, but last night he doubled down. He went on as part of a panel of 4 men discussing the gender pay gap in Paul Murray's man cave. I kid you not. He said this: "It's a whole hill of nonsense. It is a completely useless report. There is just no real evidence here for a large gender pay gap in Western countries." Not only do they want to do nothing about it, they want to pretend it doesn't even exist. And if you don't identify where there are problems with policy, no wonder you don't come up with any solutions. But Senator Canavan has been out there now for day after day, and I give the Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party credit, because the Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party has distanced herself from Senator Canavan's comments. But you know who we've heard crickets from? This bloke here. The Leader of the Opposition has had nothing to say about Senator Canavan, not a single word. So he'll allow him to go out there, press those buttons, get in that man cave, but has nothing to say to distance himself from those comments.